Morning. So today we're going to be going down to the unit and having a look over my drift car. I've got a couple of bits and pieces I need to do and I'll kind of show you through the car, but first, before we do anything, I'm still half asleep, so coffee. Delay actually on the way to the unit now. We're basically going to go there, like I said, have a quick look over the car, see what I need to do. That is providing my Golf doesn't die on the way there. My clutch is slipping horrendously in every single gear, and it's also got a tiny teeny coolant leak. Might even be going to collect some parts today, providing I can. Browsing for car parts, a couple of safe searches, and I may or may not have found a new bonnet for my car. So, well, I say new, I use the term new very loosely, but yeah. You come to give me a hand?
What, a hand job?
You come give me a hand job? Sweet. If we do go and collect this, it's going to be interesting. It's in Colchester.
It's not that far.
Colchester is about 2 hours away, where we might have to go collect this bonnet. But we don't have a van that's big enough. We don't have like a little trailer. We don't have absolutely anything. So basically the idea at the moment is we're going to ratchet strap it to the roof of my Golf. It's a fucking ridiculous idea, but fuck it, let's go have a look. So this is my Nissan 200SX S13 Sylvia, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's been a project of mine for probably about 3 years now. It's been through a fair old bit, hasn't it? Fair old bit. So basically I first bought my I bought my original S13 in 2000 and what year is it? 2019? It's 2019, isn't it? I bought my first S13 in 2016. I started building it and then basically found out that the shell was completely rotten after I had some welding done on the chassis legs. This shell came up for sale. I won't say what I paid for it, but basically I got it for an absolute bargain. It came with a windscreen that was actually intact. It came with a full bolt-in roll cage. It came with a full tubular front end as well, and that was about it. It had no doors, it had no... Actually no wait, it had doors, didn't it? Yeah, it had doors, it had no boot lid, it had basically no wiring, no engine, no drive line, nothing. I basically got a subframe, some doors, a cage and a windscreen with it. So yeah, I reshelled it. I, in all honesty, did a terrible job of it. It drove, but it blew up probably about, what did you say, about 3 times a week it blew up?
If that.
Yeah, probably about 3 times a week it broke down or something happened, or... So we're just kind of in the final stages now of actually trying to get this thing sorted. It's running, it's driving, it has an absolutely horrendous misfire at the moment when it tries to come on boost. There's a couple of bits and pieces that need to be sorted out, like the exhaust. I need to weld up a new one of those. It needs coil packs. It needs... what else does it need? That's about it, to be fair. It needs to be painted desperately, because my car at the moment, I've got white rear over fenders. I've got... what else have I got? I've got slightly green side skirts. The front bumpers, because it's... well, it did have a fiberglass Euras style front bumper, but that actually exploded on my way to breakfast after it exploded basically when I was driving it down the A5. Yeah, just went down a pothole or something and just blew up right in my face. So I've got a fair old bit of work to do to it. So the idea behind this channel and what we're going to be doing is basically documenting it, getting on some drift days hopefully, maybe some Mexican activities.
I like Mexico.
Arriba! Yeah, some Mexican activities. Pretty much all my friends actually have got cars that they've built or are building, so we can have a look at those as well. And yeah, we're just sort of going to keep tabs on everything and just kind of showcase what we do, what we can do, definitely what we can't do, and the learning curve and the process that goes into it. Inside anyways, it's had a full wiring loom relocation as well. Everything's been moved to the inside of the car. A lot of it is just hanging out at the moment. A lot of it needs to be sort of chopped out and sorted. It is running a stage 2 HDEV chip on it as well, so it should be good, I believe, from anywhere from about... I think it should be good from anywhere from about 250 to 280 brake horsepower, depending on what... well, depending on what pressure I run it on. So, we've got a fair old bit to do with it, but I'm excited. But basically, mid-pipe back, there's absolutely nothing at the moment because I welded in a new Flexi, I exhaust wrapped it. I did basically everything and then realised that where I'd welded it, I was trying to tuck it up really, really close to the chassis. I did such a good job, it now actually fails on the chassis. So, I now need to recut that and re-weld that at some point. Either that or I can bash the floor pan in, but it's not exactly a clean shell, is it? So I don't feel too guilty about doing it. If I can avoid it, I probably will. Oh. Battery's not plugged in. It's also got absolutely no fuel in it whatsoever, so I should probably go and put some of Tesco's finest in it. But yeah, now we just need to take this off, and then we need to try and get that on the roof of my Golf. So that's bonnet off, and now we need to see if we can get that on. I don't know, you can see it really. That
shit car way in the back.
How dare you? My Golf's not shit. Just old and neglected. My daily is fucked, to put it politely. Absolutely fucked. But unfortunately this, when I say unfortunately, I don't mean unfortunately at all. This one takes priority. A proper MySpace angle, isn't it?
Stop it.
What was your MySpace name?
I can't remember, it's 2 fucking years ago.
Oh wow. This is like exactly how you shouldn't do this. I mean, we're still going to do it, but this is exactly how you shouldn't do this. How far is Colchester from here?
Colchester is about 67 miles away as the crow flies.
Brilliant, wow. We don't have a Crow, we have a Golf. We have no ratchet straps. We are completely underprepared for this. I don't think I've got fuel in that either. None of my cars have any fuel either, which is fantastic. So, if we're gonna do this, we need to go get ratchet straps.
And fuel.
And fuel.
And some food.
And some food. Right, there you go. We're doing it. Let's go to Colchester. Time to buy some ratchet straps.
Because you're a ratchet hoe.
Because I'm a ratchet hoe. Right, let's go get ratchet straps. Damn, girl. Is that what we're doing?
I suppose.
Is that what we're doing?
Is that actually gonna work?
Fucking well, I hope so. Or the bonnet's gonna be fucking flying off on the motorway. Right. Sorted.
Please wait for the assistant.
Oh, what have I done? Don't know what I've done, fella. Fucking broke it. Sound, man. Just go collect a bonnet with a vent on it. Let's go drive to Colchester. Right, battery's about to die, but we made it to Colchester. We've collected the bonnet and I'd say we've successfully strapped it to the roof of the car. What about you? The biggest downside is that we've actually had to run the ratchet straps through the window though, so to get in and out now you're sort of you're going in through the window basically. You good? Yeah, that's bonnet collected. All sorted, done and dusted. So we're literally just gonna go back to the unit now, unload it, and pretty much head out for the night. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, see you in the next video.